And we're live.
Thank you.
You're
Centuries
welcome.
ago, the land of Danaea was settled by the gods, who made a homeland for the elves. Over the years, elves fought against waves of invasions from humans, dwarves, gnomes, and more. To prevent further incursion, a group came together to create a ritual that would separate Danaea into its own demi-plane. While this was successful, it created points of planar instability where denizens of the other planes broke through. In a land on the verge of war, with constant planar invasions, here our adventure begins. This is Fadehome. I'm Olivia, and I'm going to be playing the Dungeon Master, she, her pronouns, and let us meet Thomas.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Thomas. I use he, they pronouns. I'll be embodying Fiddick Asterfen tonight, a fawn Way of Mercy monk. As has been revealed earlier, I fled my past in the Feywild and found a peaceful life away from the wars and horrors of the Court of Winter. Deep in the northern woods of Danaea, I found a family, built a home, raised a daughter. When my blossoming family's past finally caught up with us, I made a pact with what I thought was a spirit of death, 100 souls in exchange for the life of my daughter. I was changed and imbued with power to do so. Now my life is on the road, hunting monsters, helping my new friends, and offering up souls to pay the debt to Fiacra, goddess of death. Through it all, I try to keep smiling and hope that the life I lost can be rebuilt despite how unlikely it all seems.
All right, Kong.
All right. Hi, everybody. I am Kong, he, him pronouns. I pilot the naive and affable quick-step blood singer called Rinjig Zafin from the Spring Court of the Feywild. Life on the steppe was wonderful. Every day began with a relaxing 20-mile run in the sun. Then I would read and learn things with my parents. Nothing is more important to me than my mother and father, and with one too many acts of wanton curiosity, I have lost them along with my home and friends. Rather, they have become lost to me. It's been well over 4 seasons now, and I have made no progress on finding my way home. I know it can be difficult, even dangerous, to find trustworthy companions and rely on them. It is, however, exactly what I plan to do, because I will need their guidance and friendship along the way.
All right, and for now, without her sibling, Zirla.
Ah.
We don't have siblings. You don't deserve siblings either.
Well, it's because I broke your hat, isn't it?
Yep.
How dare
It all
you?
comes down to the hat.
Yep.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. I'm Faye there. I used to she, her pronouns there. And I'm a prob around here, in case you couldn't tell. I'll be playing Stela Mythweaver, a Star Genasi Runechild sorcerer with a bit of bardic flair thrown into the mix. I have a family history that stretches back all the way to divinity times, when the gods left this world. I've lived a pretty sheltered life up until now, and this is my first time away from home with my sibling, who is going to be late and not here today. But with my sibling, Swish, we're going out to see the world, myself for the first time, and to see the difference in the first Mythweaver story that we grew up with, as they found a telling of a story that was different than what we heard. Now we're just trying to see the differences.
Alrighty, so when Maya hopefully gets here, we will have her introduce herself. But for now, let's do a recap. So, in the last few weeks, the party was sent to go deal with 3 potential members of the Wild Hunt. And that is Enmer, a rogue Shadar Kai, Finton, a wizard, and Deirdre, Banshee. So they, not having asked where in the Feywild they might end up, swish cannonballed into an icy lake, finding themselves in the Winter Court. Let's pull up a map here. that is very well drawn, and I will not take criticism. Using searching for plants, the party thinks they are probably in this area when they came upon two Yeti. And as the party is knocked out and bloodied, Fiddick returns walking the dog, Elioran, who was cursed with the anger of the Summer Queen and struggles with making new friends.
I do have questions. You said that they were members of the Wild Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
How was this information known, and when was it known?
When Valiant hired you.
Okay, they did mention the Wild Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I was not paying attention and happy to try new styles with my new cloak of protection. I suppose I was outside probably dealing with that cloak and just came back and was like, we're killing 3 people in the Feywild. I'm all for that.
Fucker.
Yeah, well, I mean, now I do look pretty spiffy in that cloak.
Yeah, that's
so
what's important.
Yeah, I mean,
as a recap for Fiddick, apparently, the Wild Hunt is a group of kind of disparate fae that once a year come together to raid somewhere in Danaea. The intelligence is that this year it's going to be somewhere in the Heartland, which is northwestern Danaea, such as near Daris, where we started our adventure. So, if they can be dealt with before the Wild Hunt, that would be ideal. You guys have a couple weeks left before the Wild Hunt happens. And knowing where they are, this is kind of the first year that they've had intelligence on who the members are and where they are. So, any other anything I left out?
Nope. I am good.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Is there? Tell us more. What other things could we know?
Well, a lot more that you'll have to find out. But after plunging into the depths, it's really catching up with Swish, and Isla is giving them a ride on bareback.
Yes.
No,
No. Let's keep that this exact wording.
As a bear.
Okay.
Yes. As a bear.
Isla,
got it.
as a bear.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound wrong, however.
It's not going to be good.
Who are you?
It's not going to be. She's stealing your job.
Swish
Y'all
back
gave me-
Isla bareback.
Yeah.
Y'all gave me
Swish
so
is
much
barebacking
shit
Isla.
Yes.
for Cannonball style last week, and that comes out of your... Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, so that is where the two of them are for now.
Yes.
As Fiddick, you see the corpses of 2 Yeti and your friends. Swish is looking a little worse for wear, but seems to be under the care of Isla for now.
All right. How about the others? I mean, those that currently have souls.
Howdy.
Oh,
Oh my god.
hello, hi, yay! So we have one more.
We have Amaya, who plays Isla.
Waylon.
Hold on now.
I don't know.
Currently barebacking Swish.
Guys.
Listen, Town, you said it first.
I mean, these were the exact words of Olivia. I am just.
I heard
Yes.
what's going on.
Yes.
They were really cold and wet.
Yes. I mean, the cold part is not cool.
That's how you
All
warm
right.
up, I guess.
Well, we were just doing a recap. And Fiddick, So, what is your reaction to seeing all of this?
Well, as soon as I walk back in, now, what was the choice of the team? I assume we were leaving the dog outside to wait for us.
You were walking the dog.
Yes, but
and now the reins have been handed to Swish to walk the
dog.
dog.
Okay, yes. That dog needs a lot of walking, apparently.
Keep the dog away from
danger.
Literally anything.
Got it.
Because
dog has still been giving us advice.
The dog did help with the map, though. It was mostly you, but the dog, offered one fact, and it's now the dog's map.
Yep.
Got it. In that case, as soon as Fiddick comes back and looks at all this, he's going to give a cursory glance at the two Yetis just to make sure that they are indeed both dead, but his attention will quickly turn to his party and try to assess who seems to be in distress or in the most. I mean, it's Swish, obviously this time, but if anyone looks really worse for wear, I think Fiddick is going to. No, I don't have any spells for emotional damage. Okay. So how does everyone look?
Reen looks, he's injured, but he's okay.
Injured, but okay. Love that.
Same with Isla. Yeah, she definitely looks like she took some hits, but she's okay.
Not a scratch.
Not a scratch.
As usual. Zirla is dead. Except for that one acid arrow.
We must protect
our
baby
fucked
girl.
Up with that.
We gotta protect her.
Right. Well, happy to see everyone's doing all right, I hope.
Yeah.
What if
maybe just a short rest before we move on?
Well, I'm pretty well rested, but I suppose I can make a fire for people, although I think other people are much more suited to that. And I remember me struggling with wet sticks at the turtle village and just someone coming in and just bonfiring the entire place. But I'll keep watch. You folks can have a rest.
We just need to pile some sticks and we can use prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation would just make them warm sticks, I think.
Check it out.
Yeah, I think it's Druidcraft that...
you instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or small campfire.
Okay.
Oh, well, damn. It can't... prestidigitation is a ridiculous spell. It is Wish at level 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's like home ec, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people need to rest, but doesn't anyone know how to skin an animal?
Yeah, I can do. Well, Isla's, I'm sure, better.
Can you tell me? She kind of has this, just a small moment of a far off look towards the Yetis. So I know they try to hurting us, but I'd at least rather use what we can from them.
Exactly. I believe it would only be the honorable thing to make sure we make use of their death. So yeah, I can show you how to.
And a bobby.
Sweet.
Right.
Give me a bobby.
Bobby.
Swish can pull out.
So yes.
What?
There was some barebacking going on. Yes.
All right, that's the stream, everybody.
Thank you.
Fadehome.
Yes.
Guys.
Thank you.
I gotta go take a shower.
Cold shower? So after giving the dog a very short walk, Swish returns.
Dog is disappointed. Nobody sprints like Reen does.
Yeah, I
was-
mean, no, wait. I can match him.
No, you can't. You
have
can't
feet.
run 20 months in a single morning.
Yeah, no, that's true. I can't do that.
Can't-
But when I multi-class into chronomancy, you wait.
Sounds like a threat.
Just you wait.
Just you wait. But I will look at the Yetis and you folks trying to, like, apparently preparing to skin them, and I'm just going to comment as I'm, like, gathering up sticks. These aren't animals. Like, they have a language and a culture. I mean,
I took their blood.
yeah, well, you do that. I'm just saying, like, you're not pelting an animal. You're skinning, I don't know if person is the right word, but it's a.
But then how should we take care of this, Fiddick? I don't want to be disrespectful.
But animals have souls?
Yeah, they do.
They also have
This
their own
conversation
languages.
again.
Look,
I know.
we're going to be stuck in this in morality limbo for the next 6 months. It's so hard to draw the line in D&D.
Basically, something that Reen has had to compartmentalize and shove into the darkest back of his mind.
But basically, 5 or more is a person. Intelligence, I mean. And
Yeah,
like
we went over that they're not beasts.
You can roll a 3 with
I'm sure some of them are dumber. Like there's always a bell curve, I'm sure.
No, I mean, like, humanoids, like a D&D character, you can get a 3.
Yeah, and then you're not a person. You need to be trained, and you need to be taught tricks.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Boy.
I mean, that's the only way we have of going about this.
But the only
So you
way.
have to get to level 4 before you're a person.
Yeah, kind
So
of.
you're not just a drooling mess. Yes.
Yeah.
At level 4, you were.
I mean, 3 shouldn't be a playable character.
I would tell someone to re-roll if they rolled a 3. That's...
Yeah. Well, I mean, a 3 in other stats, maybe. But intel,
Charisma. I mean,
In our
That's fair.
other D&D
That's
group,
fair.
we recently had a run with some mind flayers, so some of our party members were reduced to 0 intelligence.
Yeah.
Are you saying that they were no longer?
they
No
were
fucking
vegetables.
mind
That moment?
They were vegetables. That's why they are called that. Yeah,
depending on the
exactly.
campaign, they are completely gone. I mean,
Yeah.
I was
They were
fighting for my
not.
goddamn life. God fucking damn
unless
it.
you want to bring them around with you for however long until you can find someone that can do something about it.
We had to. We're not just gonna leave them alone.
So these Yetis.
So yes.
Are
So
we
these
skinning
Yetis.
or are we not? And are we debating whether skinning a creature is worse than consuming its soul?
Yeah. So
Okay, so I am not
there we go,
consuming
DM.
the soul.
There we go,
Okay.
DM.
No.
There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
So the goddess of death is doing God knows what with them,
Literally.
and I'm just pointing the finger. All right.
The face of the goddess of death.
So you were just following orders.
Mhm.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
exactly.
Yeah. So Isla is gonna
I
begin.
fold
So
my
you would elect-
uniform like 3 more times.
We all support you, Fiddick. We will
Isla's gonna
figure
begin
something out.
to show Sarla how one goes about skinning and butchering an animal or a being. If Fiddick has something else that they want to say to her, then They certainly can.
That was literally just the comment I made while I was gathering up wood for the bonfire. Fiddick is not going to stop you. Fiddick has just lived in this area and knows that these actually have like a culture and like traditions and the language. That's all.
What are you going to do with it? Are you going to make coats?
I don't know. I just thought we could use it in some way. I wouldn't really know what to do with it. But if they're, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, Fiddick.
I'm not uncomfortable. I just want you to know what you're doing and how it would be seen here. If you have any intention of, ever talking to a Yeti again and hoping for a diplomatic route, I don't think that wearing a coat like this is going to be helpful. I'm just saying.
Aggressive exhibitionist Yetis.
We tried to avoid them, but unfortunately they attacked us. And I think it's only the honorable thing to make use of what they've left behind for us.
As I said, I don't have a dog in that fight. I don't want to make it a fight. I'm just saying so that everybody knows. And yeah, they are fiercely territorial. I believe you when you say you were attacked. And I'm going to struggle to start a fire once more.
No, at this point, Reen and Sarah probably would have had a fire going.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Sarah was learning
trying to
how to
learn.
skin.
Oh,
stuff?
okay. Well, then Reen would do it.
Yes.
So you just, he gathers all of the wood, and then Rena's like, "Oh, let me help you out."
Yes. Well, I mean, the wood means you don't have to hold concentration.
Yeah. Even though prestidigitation isn't a concentration spell.
Oh, please. Let me. Yes, but you can't just light a fire in the air with prestidigitation and then
you
it.
light a
Yeah,
small
exactly.
campfire,
So it has to be
implying that the
something.
wood-
There you go. I helped. That's the just
Yes,
the.
you helped.
Yes, exactly.
This is a virtual head pat.
Yes.
I could have done it without you. Well, anywho.
All right. So, Isla, are you just gonna kind of like show Cyrilla how it's done, or are you gonna have her do it and like guide her?
So we have 2 full Yetis, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So she'll do the first one.
Okay.
And she'll just kind of show her, this is how you connect the fur from the tendons and muscles, etc. And she'll try to be as gentle as she can with it, but I mean, there's really no way around the viscera of this.
She definitely makes a face.
Yeah, so she tries her best to, because at home, I would just be like, chop, 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 shit's done. But she'll try to be a little more gentle for the sake of Sarah. And she'll just kind of just show her that, it's not just about chopping up a body. There's a love language between you and the land and the beasts and etc. So she'll give her like the whole spiel, like as she does it. And she'll take care of the first one, and then she'll how large do they have? Like, I'm assuming they have like claws on their hands. How large? Like, would that be like dagger size, or are they smaller?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool. So we'll
like
definitely
a small dagger.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely harvest some of those.
Yeah, Switch can tell you they have claws.
And remember, kids, if you're ever going to skin a body, chopping is inefficient.
Yeah, so she'll go through with skinning, butchering, and harvesting like the different claws and stuff. Maybe a couple of teeth if they look like they might be cool added to her belt because she just has a belt of claws going now at this point. But then she'll turn to Serla and say, "Do you feel like you've got this?" And turn the knife, handle side towards her.
Oh, I can try. She'll take the knife.
All
and
right,
just-
Sarla. You have a couple options. There's leatherworking tools, which would
Nope.
use dexterity, or nature.
Nope.
Those are your options.
It's okay.
So,
Take your.
It's either
take your
intelligence or dexterity with advantage.
We gonna do some dex up in here because I got a +2 versus a +1.
Mhm.
It's your first time. Just take your time. There's no need to rush. Just
Yeah.
think of. Oh God. just think of how.
Okay.
16.
I mean, it's not as nice as Isla's, but
Yeah.
there are a few nicks. There are definitely some bits that are not supposed to be still on the skin that are. You kind of lift it up and you're like, an intestine comes with it, and you're like, oh no.
A little splatter on her face. It's like,
Yeah. There are flesh chunks on the ground. It's not clean, but it is a pelt that could probably be turned into a blanket or a cloak or some mittens.
Or an oversized coat.
Yep.
okay.
You've done great.
How does this look?
That's awesome. And
He says with a knife dripping with blood, fucking blood splatter on her face. Just turns around. How's it look?
Yeah,
How do you-
Isla
How do you feel about that?
will take her thumb to Serla's face and just kind of smear the blood to look a little bit
God.
more like war paint. And she'll
Wish
say,
wandering by, I'll just be like, "Suits you, Cyril,"
Shut up.
and then keep walking.
yeah, and she'll just say, "That's wonderful for your first go at it."
We should have more arts and crafts days.
I love Reed.
I don't. Me, Faye, does not know how to unpack that, but we'll get there.
That's just what it is in the Feywild. Arts and Crafts Day.
Well, thank you. Fiddick?
Yeah?
I have some of the fat here. I'm not sure if you can use this in your cooking, if you're uncomfortable with that or not. But
I mean, it's either that or it goes to waste. So yeah, no, absolutely. Give it here, and I'll find a use for it.
Eagerly hands it over.
And I'm just holding like pieces of fat.
Just chunks.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find something to wrap it up in. But yeah, let's use it quick rather than slower. Yeah.
And for more herbalism purposes, are there any like items on a Yeti that would like make for a good potion? Because I know they were just
The blood.
trying to make little Yetis.
Oh no!
You could also use that material, but
It was already all spent when you got there.
that material did not exit the Yeti's body, but blood is also effective.
It was like a fertility sort of.
No.
No.
in like a potion of
No.
cold resistance.
Shutting that shit down immediately.
I
was thinking-
don't need a society where people seek that out.
Well, I do have several vials.
Because like,
I've
what
got
if
19
you
left.
asked somebody their job and they said, "I'm a Yeti cum hunter"?
I meant more of like the whole like bull testicle thing that
Oh,
have
no,
been like
no,
used
it-
for like more
Oh.
traditional medicines for like, hey, this will solve your fertility issues. Not like, hey, where's the cum? Like, what the fuck? I may be a problem, but I'm not that much of a problem if you have at least a little bit of faith in me.
I don't know.
Rogue Semen Collection Specialist.
That's a job title.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna get some blood. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Gotta go out there. All right.
have some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
vials?
definitely make sure
I was
get
gonna say I'm
some
gonna call for
vials.
Reen probably.
And you would see that the blood is like a very bluish red, like a purple, and like thick.
Hmm.
Bluish red.
Do any of you have files?
No.
I mean, I'm sure I have a file somewhere. I have some whittling tools, so yeah.
Vial.
Oh, vials.
Sorry.
No.
No, I heard file too.
Yeah.
I heard file, but context file.
Yes. No, I don't.
Well, okay.
I mean, yeah, I have a few on me, but you don't have. Have you filled
I can
all of
grab-
yours already?
No, that's what I was going to say. I could grab, I don't know, like 5 of them.
Okay.
I mean, if there's
And-
that much blood, I think
There is that much. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of it is on the ground now.
that's
Drained.
true.
Is it with
Yeah.
snow? Because we have blood mixed with water, they have like a watered down solution of it. I don't know.
I mean, they probably still have a lot of blood in them somewhere.
Why don't you roll an herbalism tools kit or nature?
Alchemy? Can I do alchemy?
Yeah, alchemy's probably more sense than herbalism. Y'all, my
I think
Adderall
that's
wears
just-
off. It's
Oh,
no.
I
I
Oh,
need
no.
to up
No.
blue.
barely
But,
there with it. All right, so then this would have my proficiency on it. I don't know.
Okay,
So
well,
then-
that's
yeah.
certainly enough. You can fill up to 7 files.
Ooh.
This
Damn.
might not be too much of a barrier right now, but they do have to be stored somewhere cool.
Which right now is everywhere. I understand.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So just don't, like, I don't know,
Forget
put
about
them
it.
in your armpits and get too much body heat.
Yeah.
As we see it hit the snow, do we see it getting any more solid, or does
It
still remain
freezes
a
very
liquid?
quickly.
Okay, interesting.
How's it feel on my face? Because I
Cold.
smeared it.
Cold.
Cool.
And Ala also will, do the same to herself. She'll smear it
Yeah.
under the eyes.
It's basically red snow at this point.
It can help reduce the glare. People don't often think about it, but the snow
Yeah, snow can
with the
blind you.
reflection, it can be harder to see.
Although you've been going several hours and it's getting later, like the sky is getting darker, but there's no light source. There's no moon, there's no setting sun. I let you know that this is not normal.
Hmm.
Fiddick and Reen, this is normal. The sun was a whole new thing for you.
Oh, is it that bad in the winter part of the Feywild? Like no sun
In
for
some parts.
Yeah.
In some parts, but like even in like areas where it's light, there is no sun. It is just the sky is light.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Like
I
the
don't-
winter court
To
is
self.
very like very cold but very bright is like the winter court area. But
Yeah.
Need to change this to every day began with a relaxing 20-mile run, and then I would read and learn things. Not under the sun anymore.
But you guys are headed in the direction of the wastes, so
Right.
know.
So, what is?
Could-
still
could
have the
we-
direction?
Could we see
what
the
was
map again?
distance
Yeah.
yes.
that I got from communing with the plant?
Yeah, so you think you're quite close to the thistle plant that you originally communed with.
Hello,
Okay,
Thistle.
sweet. Yes, I'm gonna go give it little kisses.
And
So
this without cartographer's tools. It is impressive.
and since I wasn't there, I think Fiddick is going to ask, like, why the wastes? I mean, this is a pretty dangerous place to just wander in at the best of times.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, the burrow is where one of our targets are at, right?
Oh, right. And the wastes are where the two others are?
The wastes you're not gonna have to go into because that's more south. Well, south.
Just going
Yeah,
to
I remember
the,
we were headed towards the wizard's tower. I
Yeah.
thought.
So actually, we were headed towards the burrow.
Barrow.
We know
first,
we
yeah.
An A.
barrow. Sorry, trying to read it. We're
Oh, it
headed
is an
toward the barrow. But we also know that our other targets are potentially at the wizard's tower and up north with the winter's whales. So Isla just did she asked Reen, to like what's a plant that that's around here. So she did
Got it.
find plants or animals just to get us out of this icy plain because we only saw ice from miles. So we had no idea what direction to go into.
Yeah.
So she was just like, it's a long shot, but if you can, name a plant nearby, maybe I can find it. So she was able to lock onto that. So we've just gone that direction. It's just the closest one of its kind. So we just knew that was the fastest way off of the ice.
Got it.
Shitty ice thistle.
Well, still, good job. Having some idea of where to go is much funner and a lot less dangerous than just wandering about hoping we'll stumble upon our 3 targets. So,
Yeah.
that'd be something.
but the barrow is less than 2 miles away. So,
I mean, this is where you think you are.
oh, okay. So we
This is
might
where
we
you
might be
believe
off.
yourself to be.
Okay, well,
Yes.
let's always double then.
And that's also why we couldn't really avoid the Yetis, because Isla just knew the direction and distance.
Yeah.
So she was like, we could go around them, but we would lose like our sense of direction.
If-
So we tried to sneak around them, but yeah, we were kind of stuck. We didn't want to lose our path.
Well, I don't
along
know what they were doing when you got to them, but typically they only want 2 things. If you have enough meat, you can actually
They're
probably
having
get
sex.
a few. Well, yeah, that's the second thing they like to do. Well, all right,
In
then
some
they might have
cases,
not
if you
been.
have enough meat, then
Yeah.
We tried
Maybe
to
they
sneak.
could have. Yeah.
We failed the sneak.
All right then.
hard. Yeah.
Well, do get rested up. I'm gonna boil some snow just for everyone to get hydrated because we're not doing that trip. Yeah, we're not roughing it, and since we don't know how far it is, just get rested and we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Indeed.
So you guys drink some unseasoned tea, and aka hot water.
I mean, where's that
And-
thistle?
We're not there yet.
Okay.
Not far, but
Okay, but far enough that I actually have to travel away
mean,
from
you
camp.
you could go ahead and roll survival.
Sure, I am
How long are you
great
going
at
to spend
this.
looking for thistle, though?
10 minutes max. Because I
Okay.
don't need the short rest, but I also don't want to get lost.
I mean, I could cast locate plants or animals again.
No, we're
wanna-
trying to we're trying to rest. Don't spend spell slots.
Got you.
That sounds great.
Yeah, you'll need those probably. It's an Olivia game. What do you think? Keep your goddamn resources.
A certified Olivia game.
It's a
Yeah.
dirty little 20.
So you go in the direction that Isla pointed, and that dirty, filthy, naughty 20
It is naughty.
leads you
Yes.
about 2 minutes to patch of thistle.
Nice. I'm gonna grab what I can without killing the plant, basically. Just enough to make some nice thistle tea.
Yeah.
Which is actually quite delicious. And I'm gonna be right back. Like putting them all in kind of a cheesecloth, which I'm sure Fiddick has.
Yeah.
And making
You
a
come
kind
across
of
two Yetis
makeshift.
fucking.
Man, it 'tis the season. What the fuck?
Mating season for a reason.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I just learned what a cheesecloth was yesterday.
Oh,
What?
Oh wow!
I know that
Okay.
was a thing before yesterday.
but to be fair, it's not the
English,
kind
yeah.
of thing you come across like every day unless you want to or need to. So,
It's
but
like
yeah,
those candy necklaces.
what?
It's just
What?
A shirt. It's just a shirt you can munch on.
What?
What's happening?
Oh,
I
I think he
Do
was
you not-
saying food material.
Oh, yes, okay. Yes. Got it.
I follow.
It took me a little bit too, don't worry.
Yes, it's string cheese
I like how your brain
woven
works.
very tightly into a silk-like.
It's crocheted cheese.
Yes, crocheted string cheese. Got
Oh,
it.
This is making me feel like gross.
Now that's what Reen's
Against this
In
bear's skin.
looks like to me now. It's
It's just
Just
oily.
a little piece of string cheese.
So I'll come back and this water will now be seasoned. Seasoned water.
Yes. And you guys enjoy your rest and your thistle tea and your war paint, which eventually does melt and roll down your face, and Sarah, like, you feel something on your lip and you lick
Oh
it.
no. I've wiped it off beforehand. I'm like, this isn't staying, and I'm very sorry, and you don't know what kind of diseases are in that.
Yeah, I feel like we probably would have cleaned her off, but we didn't say it.
Nope, you
That's
didn't.
true. Darla was
Vibin.
I do the
basking
thing
in
where
her blood bath.
Ah,
no, it's fine.
Gross.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Firebolt.
My kids were easier to deal with because they had no cantrips.
I'm also an adult.
Stay cool. Don't put your kids to school because they learn cantrips and then they fight you.
I feel like it's like half the joy. Anyway.
This was
I don't know
a
what
short rest?
messages we're teaching.
Short
in
rest, yeah.
this
Yeah, short.
episode. Okay, yeah, I'll heal up real quick. 'Cause I'm not missing too much, but
I don't think I get anything back on a short rest.
I could
I don't know
definitely
why I
use a
got my
couple
health.
hit points.
If there are people who need additional healing after the short rest, I can use a few key points for touch of healing, which I mean they will come back. So
I already used my spirit totem. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I'll cast that right before the short rest if I hadn't used it, but yeah, I already used that, so we don't have that. Okay. All right then.
That would have got me full. So, all right.
All right then, we're gonna do some healing. How many healing?
Hello, Tabaxi. You're being very cute today.
Just a note, D&D Beyond, if you're tracking your rests on D&D Beyond, it doesn't always track how many hit die you have. Instead of replacing half of them after a rest, it usually replaces all of them. So make sure you are tracking your hit die
I'll
appropriately.
do it on I've been
Sounds good.
trying to do everything on Foundry mostly.
Same. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that on Foundry.
Yeah.
You can do anything on Foundry, but that's
Yep.
Okay, so let me see. Let me roll. Knowing my luck, it's probably going to take me 2 die. So let's roll 1 die. Okay.
Is Constitution added to each die?
Correct.
Nice.
Okay, so
If I had some.
Yes. This is where I would put my additional
You have a con?
HP.
13 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So that's
not bad.
some.
Yes.
Yeah. I was just making a mean joke.
All right. Well.
wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's just a good old 1 on the D8 there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shoot.
Do you need some additional good touches?
I mean, no, I still have another hit die to use. It's just, is it worth it for 2 more hit points? I just need 2 more and I'll be full.
You're fine.
But I mean, I might as well use it. I know. I don't know. All right, let's do it. I mean, I can't.
And when we do regain hit dice during a long rest, is it half round up or round down? Down. Got it. So
It's
2.
so rude.
Another nat 1.
It's so rude. Another nat 1. But okay, I just needed 2 more. So that'll give me the full. So I used 3 hit die. But so
You just bite your
rude.
glasses?
It is. It is pretty
Shoved his
rude.
face under them.
I think it'll be worth it. Like, I know Olivia, like, she'd get me down, and then it would be those 2 hit points that kill me, bro. So, like, so it's worth it to fully heal up.
All right, so we got
And
a rest.
And I did find that thistle, which I understand is the right direction.
We.
So yeah. Well, at least I know which direction it is, so I can lead you back there, and then after that, I suppose, Isla, you can pick up from there.
Well, I mean, all I've detected is exactly where the thistle is. So beyond that, that'll be up to where we want to kind of explore next.
Yeah. So you guys go to the patch of thistle. There's a couple dead trees, and really not much else.
Okay.
And basing on where we... Oh, I'm sorry.
Just rolling hills, mostly.
Of snow?
Basing on where we were, we can kind of, figure if we went whatever direction.
Well, you don't know where you were.
Well, I know, yeah. Like, we thought we were here and we went a direction towards the thistle, so we think that that's got to be, east at the very worst, north probably.
Well, I'll climb one of the trees. I mean, in northern areas and tundra, trees don't go very high in general. But still, if I can get like 5, 6, 7 more feet, I'll take it. And
this is the Feywild.
yeah, yes, everything could be weird, but I'll get as much height as I can and try to survey the area. What do my elf eyes see? They're not elf eyes.
I hope not. That's a whole different level.
I put the eyes of the elf I killed back into my pouch and use my regular eyes.
Your elf eyes don't see anything because they're dead.
Right.
But your fawn eyes roll a perception check.
Right.
Nice.
You're fun.
Oh, it's a 23.
Okay. Maybe like half a mile to the south. So you conclude that you're actually around here.
Thank you.
Is a one hill that is a little taller than the others, and it has some like standing stones on top, indicating it is probably some kind of ritual site.
And it doesn't have one tree on it?
It does not have one tall tree on it.
So it's not a one tree hill.
No, it is not a one tree hill.
Because I didn't want to wait for my life to be over. But all right, I'll go back. I'll go back down. And I'll.
It's so much.
Right, I think I saw the barrow. Seems to be right south to where we are. So if we go that way and don't waver, we should be there in a few, depending on our speed.
Let me again. Who is at the barrow? So the wizard was at the wizard tower, but I got switched up on who and where Deirdre.
And
Barrow sounds like Banshee to me. That's where banshees like to hang.
It's Enmer, Shadowkai.
Okay.
Oh, the Shadowkai.
The
Who also hang
Shadow-
on barrows.
I suppose.
So I would like to just kind of turn to Reen at this point, and at our current location, just turn to him, like, is this kind of normal? Is this what we should expect from this area? I'm just not familiar.
Well, normal is a little wobbly sometimes.
Wibbly wobbly.
Can I
timey-wimey.
do a history check? Maybe,
Um,
or something?
To figure out what exactly.
Yes. What? Actually, that's good.
What court did you come from? If that's not too
I
sensitive
came
of a
from the
topic.
Spring Court.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, winter is
But
actually
I've read a
my
lot.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's actually Fiddick's I suppose area of predilection. He would never call it home, but
So no home court advantage.
no.
Area of origin.
He wouldn't want it even if you offered it. But
I admit, if I offered advantage on every roll, you wouldn't take it.
it would hurt, but I would go against Fiddick to accept that. But also, damn you.
I wouldn't.
Yes, of
Really?
course.
Okay.
But
So
do
Reen's from
I
the
see
spring.
anything that's different from when I was there, which I suppose was like 10 years ago?
Mhm.
Uh,
As part of your perception check, no, nothing terribly different. This seems, this is kind of where the wastes meet the taiga, or kind of the Hazel Witch Bog. It's a whole lot of nothing.
This is Reen's whole wheelhouse, though, in the Fae in general.
Yeah.
oh, if you want to.
I was just gonna say if I could maybe do a history about why the borrow is significant.
Sure. Go ahead and roll history with
yeah.
advantage.
Go green, go green.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
On that 22, that's just violent.
So the barrow is. There are barrows where fae are interned, but the one known as the barrow, is significant because it was originally a barrow in Oron, which is northeastern Danae, that made its way into the Feywild.
It slipped through the plane?
Mhm.
Nice.
Wildin'.
As one does.
It's a planeswalker.
I mean, I wasn't aware that this was possible. This is terrifying.
Me neither, yeah.
Wildin'.
People don't really know why, but what was a normal hill in the Winter Court became a burial mound, and what was a burial mound in Danae became a normal hill.
Switcheroo.
We'll win for
This
Danae.
was around the time when Oron was, taken over by humans, and there were at the time concerns about it being plundered. So the theory is that this was a purposeful act by somebody to send a hill through the plains.
Damn. Yeah, so I'm not gonna try to redo that. That was
Yeah.
good.
You tell the part.
Yeah. What does Rita want to share, though? Yeah.
Well, that is obviously has some powerful history.
Well, burial mounds are also very culturally significant as well. I mean, they're burial mounds, but they're also seen as I don't know. There are a few stories that come up that either place them as like portals to other worlds, or they're where the boundaries between worlds are the thinnest.
Sarla, go ahead and roll history.
Whoa. Spicy.
History or religion if you want. Okay. I mean,
either way, it's
not,
10.
Yeah, it's not super rare knowledge, but kind of the idea is that you put people into the mound, and then the Shadar Kai come and take them. Like, then there's overlap, basically. The idea is that the mound is where there's overlap between the next world and this world, and then the Shadar Kai come and take them the rest of the way.
It's part of the reason why the Shadow Kai were seen as benevolent reapers in some of the earlier stories that have been passed down to me from I guess my farther off ancestors, but my mom was the first one to tell me about the stories of the Shadow Kai.
That's fascinating.
Does Island know that as part of Elf?
Yeah, you would know that.
Like okay, it's typically
Like
in
kind of
mountains. I did not know that.
Well, it's more hills, sometimes mountains, but
okay, interesting.
so and your village would probably, or maybe several villages would have a barrow that like bodies are taken to. Sometimes it's whole battles where a bunch of people die are kind of a newer thing, but then that would be, a barrow might be built over a bunch of bodies.
That's super cool.
That's one word for it.
Well,
I mean, there's a difference between throwing dirt over a mass grave and like a burial site, but
that's really
people
cool.
do what they can.
I'd say that historically there hasn't been a lot of holy places or even culturally significant places here near the Winter Court. So honestly, you'd be more likely to find things that are unholy. I
This
just
place
want.
did come from Danaea, though.
Oh, you hadn't said that. Okay. Well, I don't know what we're walking into then.
I
But
mean,
it's that way.
I believe it's been here for.
We don't know what we're doing, but anyway.
Yes. I know the location of what I don't know we're doing. So, yes.
All right, well, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's our carriers into the other world, into the underworld. So, I mean, we'll have to see why this Shadowkai is a problem.
Well, they're kind of doing necromantic stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So, I mean, it makes sense if they're at a burial mound to extract the bodies.
they're taking advantage of their position.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do want to ask as we walk, like I'll just walk closer to Serla. Now, you seem to be magically inclined in some ways. Can you exactly tell me what the big huff is about necromancy being bad?
Well, okay,
Because I get that it's spooky, but
well, I'll answer you with the story I was told when I was almost a teen, called the Soul Robber. The Soul Robber, they were an experienced person. They lived a long life, and they were powerful and benevolent magician. And they didn't want to stop living, and they were afraid of death, of the Reapers, of the what we came to know as the Shadarkai. And he sought to fight against that. And in his research of necromancy, they committed many atrocities because it's in dealing with the body after death and of souls and the manipulation of such life forces to gain a true understanding of what life and death really are. And his soul was corrupted from the very thing he sought to maintain and acquire. I think what he became was a lich, but in seeking undeath, necromancy is always involved, and there are necromantic magics that aren't seen as awful. I mean, Swish cast one earlier. You saw the inflict wounds that they do. But it's more of when either you mess with someone's soul, or you harness it, or corrupt it, or damage it, or their body after they're gone. Human.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
right. No, I get it. So body would be okay, soul is bad.
No, body's also not okay because it's part of the funeral rites to be able to pass over into the other world through the Shadarkai's role in this as well. If that's broken, it's not complete and some cases.
Can I do a roll, like an Arcana or something, to see how necromancy actually affects souls, theoretically?
Oh.
That would be something that would. I mean, research shows it's bad. It would take a lot of like actual study into it to
Okay. Okay.
determine that. As a reminder, though, necromancy is also not something that's very attainable. For instance, you can't
True.
take 2 lesser levels into, you can't get to level 5 and start raising bodies. It's very difficult to dip your toes into.
Yeah, I realize we have not met an undead yet, right? In this game. Wonderful.
You okay, Faye?
That you know.
Bod.
Yes.
you seem to choke right there. You okay?
Yeah, but the parentheses are little shields. You don't. I mean, it protects me. It's okay.
Yeah, if only someone protected your daughter.
Okay, people are so
Whoa.
savage with me today. What is up?
Oh, I'm ready to throw hands on this side, Thomas. What is going on? Faye?
It's okay. It's out of
What
game.
the fuck?
I'm a little bad for that one. Not gonna lie.
What the hell is going on?
All right.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, it looks. I get the essence of that story. But yeah, I was just wondering. So thank you for enlightening.
You're welcome. And she just like, it comes to a point where she's a little awkward. Obviously, like she can't like quite look at you in the eye. She just, Is there anything else that you have questions about?
Hey, a lot of things, but they're not important right now.
Okay.
When they come relevant, and if you're the best person for it, I'll definitely come back to you.
Okay. Sure.
And we'll continue to the barrow.
While this is going on, Isla wants to check in with Swish.
Okay. So you kind of pull Swish to the side, which is pretty visible still, but
Yeah, no, she's not trying to hide anything.
Yeah, but like be kind of like, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Away from everyone.
Yeah, she'll just check in and say, "Hey, Swish, how are you? How are you doing with all this? I know it's been a lot the last couple days."
I'm fine. Felt better, but felt worse.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What specifically are you asking about? I guess.
It's just
Like physically,
Oh, yeah.
recovered mostly.
No, I'm not worried about the physicality. She looks you up and down. I'm more so talking about up here, points to the head.
Oh, I mean, honestly, feeling pretty good. Like, I don't know. I think I had a lot built up that needed release. So, I don't know. I don't feel the pressure in the back of my skull as much.
Oh,
So that's nice.
that's good. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Not exactly. I can't say that I have shared the same feeling of pressure in the back of my skull.
I kind of thought that was normal.
It may be. We all have different normal. But
Very true.
it's not something that I have to deal with. I'm sorry that you do. As far as
It goes with
going,
hitting things. So
as far as
blowing things
going up against, oh God,
up.
and blowing things. Oh boy.
I mean, you do know my favorite spell.
Yes, and I have to say I'm quite a fan as well. I do love seeing your explosiveness. But as far as like these challenges that we're going up against, how are you feeling?
I don't know, because I hadn't really thought about it too much. Feeling...
Cannonball.
Leave them alone.
Well, for blood today, apparently.
I mean, this is my first time in the Feywild, so that's pretty cool. It's a little colder than I thought it would be, but I guess I also didn't know which court we'd be entering, so winter court to be expected. I don't know, it's all very exciting.
And how do you feel about taking them all down? I know that Zerla is kind of new to this type of work. I mean, how do you feel with taking down the creatures here that we may meet?
I think there's a philosophy that comes with time, or experience more than time, really. Sort of understand one day. But you can be the good guys, or you can be the guys that save people. You can't always be both. My goal is to save people. So we do what we have to do that.
I see. I'd like to think that I do the same. But perhaps more in a passive way than you.
Yeah, I think our philosophies might be more you might be more live and let live. While I am more live and let die.
Yeah, I think we're definitely equipped to deal with it. And I appreciate having your companionship and having you in this party a lot.
Well, thank you. It's been quite the adventure so far. We've had our disagreements for sure, but overall, I think we work together pretty well.
There's no fun to life if you don't have any challenges. So
That's very true.
I love having the challenges when I hunt, and I love having the challenges in philosophy. It's not something that I often get to talk to many people about with my such secluded life.
Well, the old farts at the temple certainly love discussing philosophy. Sometimes it feels like that's all they did.
And speaking of, what does your religion, church, I don't know what you call it, how do they feel about taking life?
They don't really concern themselves with it too much. It's, life and death is that falls under more the domain of was it Theocra?
Yeah, like Fiacra, Sorka. I mean, it's not like it's, okay with Lear. Lear's like, kill all the people you like.
Well,
But,
yeah.
It's just like that's not his domain. Like,
Yeah. So that's more of Theocra's domain. I mean, certainly, killing just to kill is not acceptable. But killing has its place in the world, and I will admit I probably have a more loose definition of that than perhaps the temple does. But the temple and I don't agree on many things. Still here, so I must be doing something right. Lear hasn't struck me down yet.
and with that,
Lear strikes you down.
There's just a flash of lightning. The light inverts. There's an impact frame, and then just a smoldering crater. Yes.
And Isla being like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Show me your 3rd level spells. Where's your call lightning?
I didn't do it, guys.
What's prepared today? What did you have prepared today?
Sweet. Yeah, that's all she wanted to, just kind of converse about as we keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything else before you head to the barrow? All right. So, with some decent a decent idea of where you're going, you guys make it through the snow to that same hill topped with various standing stones, and along one side of it you see an open archway with stairs leading downwards into darkness. And we're going to take a break so I can feed these boys. So we'll be back in 13 minutes.
We go into darkness.
See you, stream.
All right. So earlier in the session, the group skinned some yetis. Fiddick walked up a tree. They saw a big hill, talked about the big hill, walked to the big hill, where they saw an archway leading to some stairs that descend into pitch black darkness that not even your dark vision can pierce unless you are a warlock with Devil's Sight.
Well, actually,
Oh.
I'm not. No.
I love being a warlock with Devil's Sight.
Can we detect that this is like magical darkness then? Since we can't see?
Yeah, you would guess that it's something like that.
Advanced darkness.
This darkness went to school. This is Dr. Darkness, if you please.
I love you, Faye.
No, that was just my nickname in college.
Sell your soul to see through this darkness.
Okay.
I mean, the first thing that Fiddick was going. Sorry. It's a different. It's a
Well, Fiddick time.
Leave him
Yes.
alone. Leave
Well,
him alone.
well, Fiddick, yes. That Fiddick wanted to do was to take one of his torches, light it up, and kind of bring it in. And when he sees that, like, the fire just gets swallowed up in the darkness, which I assume is what happens.
So do you stick your hand in, or do you like throw it?
Well, I stick the torch in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see the flame just kind of disappear. But as your hand gets closer, it feels colder.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure that's just darkness.
You want to cannonball this one, Swish?
The savagery never
I would prefer
ends.
to dispel magic on it first.
So sad.
But
Sarah is
unfortunately,
very
I
sassy
didn't.
today.
So sad.
The only time where
So
Stella
sad.
has an attitude is when Swish pulls some dumb shit. It's
So
So
sad.
frequently.
a very light roasting, if
A
anything.
lot.
They're still healing
That's a
from
lot.
emotional damage. Don't pile on.
I
And
refuse.
physical damage.
Ah,
Okay,
it's-
you want to try
it's
dispel
different.
magic?
Unfortunately, I did not think to prepare today, so I don't have the spell.
Womp womp.
Oh.
But I absolutely would have if I had the spell right now.
Yeah, no, that's super meaningful. Thank you.
Good to know. That would be awkward if you didn't.
Well,
Right.
we have, you said it was really cold, right? Does it hurt if it's cold, or?
I mean, can I test in the sense that, like, I just put tip of one finger in? Like, is it cold enough that it would hurt?
Just tip.
No.
You put the tip of your finger in, and you get the feeling that no, your finger does not fall off. But it's cold in the way that cold is. It's painful in the way that cold is painful.
Like frost-
even if
like
you're
frostbite.
fully dressed, no matter, even if you're fully dressed for it,
Arctic
negative
level.
40 is negative 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So since you guys were presumably prepared for the weather in Danae, you're not going to die of frostbite, but you might not want to sleep here or rest up for a long, hours and hours could
Right.
mess you up.
Well, I had no
I mean, there's a lot of
intention
reasons you
of.
probably don't want to sleep there.
Yeah.
Okay. Ulysses, you kind of reach again, and what does Fiddick how does Fiddick kind of react?
His pullout game is strong. He.
They have a daughter. No, it's not.
No, it sucks. Yeah, that's true. That was before I had a class, and so I didn't have
Class on
reflex.
pulling out.
I'd say this is your pulling out 101 today.
Yes.
So
Lesson 1, use a more reliable contraception.
By all means.
Lesson 2,
Yes.
you can still get pregnant even if you pull out correctly. Lesson 3.
Thank
you still
you.
get STIs
Yes.
if you pull out
Yep.
correctly.
All right. At least we're doing good information this episode.
Yes.
And you
Reproductive
have to
health. Let's
keep
do it.
Yeti semen really, really cold if you want to transport it.
No.
Or wait, we didn't learn that today.
But yes, he's going to just grind his
I'll head out.
teeth and just be like pull it out. It's not fun. Clearly,
Saying it.
Yeah, it's not as fun to pull out.
it's not.
Whoa!
Yes, I mean that one was unintended, but
No, I know. Yeah.
no, it's not.
It's just
I don't think it's immediately painful, but it's not the kind of like you won't want to stay in there for a long time. No.
It's like, when you are headed outside and you open a door and it's like,
Oh shit.
yeah,
It's not short
grass,
and you
stay.
think I'm going to
blows
die
you
right
back.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
you
I also don't like that we can't see.
Well,
It's-
that can't
Hello,
be
Vicky.
helped, but Is there a pebble nearby? Anything that I can, like a piece of ice that I'll just I'll chuck it in. Just try to see if this corridor like goes down like I feel it should and how far, just to have a general idea.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for you to hear the sound of a pebble or a chunk of ice hitting something.
Okay. Well, hopefully there's no sinkholes
and we don't hear anything else.
I will
Nope.
go ahead stealthily.
Okay.
If we're prepared.
I mean, let me come with you. Perhaps if I go there again, I'm pretty immune to any cold temperatures. I know, even if you were to use me as a mount, you'd be faster than me still. But I think we might be good to team up. How do you feel, Reen?
That'd be fine by me, yeah. I figured we all want to stay reasonably close by.
Yeah, I just won't be able to communicate to everybody else as
Right.
much.
Yes.
Is the only downfall, but
Uh-huh.
okay.
Wait! Before we go in, did we determine a few sign language things? At the very least, kill or adopt.
Yes. So
how would we?
Isla did establish 2 different like signs of like kill or train. Those were the 2 things that we were deciding between. Which she will not be able to do if she goes into an animal form.
That was your one job, to select a sign that you can still do as an animal.
Well, I mean, you can certainly stop her. I mean, yeah. I mean, I have to look at a black bear paw. Yeah, I have to look at how exactly the black bear paw works.
I mean, and 2, that this Shadow Arkai is pretty kind of irredeemable and counterculture to the current burial rite things that we've been asked to kill specifically.
Oh yeah,
we don't know if we might come across anything else before them, though.
Yeah, it's mostly that and some basic communication while you're in animal form might be.
Yeah, so I mean, Isla, she would have taken the time to, as I said last week, like take the time to like give a couple of signs of like kill or train.
1 paw or wing for kill,
yes
2 paws or wings for tame.
Sure.
Oh boy. But yeah, now that she's a black bear, shoot. Okay.
We might.
Well, I mean, you can stop her before she goes into black bear if you guys want to talk to her. She hasn't done it yet.
You can still understand us though.
Yeah, of course. I can hear you entirely.
It's gonna be
okay.
dark, so we might need a verbal thing.
Oh, that's right. Bear will not be able to see in the dark.
1 raw for kill,
Do you
2
have
raws.
anything that could?
Not that I really have access to.
Magical darkness?
Well, we don't. I mean, I guess we can assume it's magical darkness, but
blindside or tremor.
I can't see through it. It's magical darkness.
Yeah. Coming from elves and such. Yeah, we know it's magical darkness. I guess you're right. No, don't have any animal that can see through that.
Badger?
What? I'm sorry. You think a badger can see through magical darkness?
Badger doesn't have the fear of God in them. They can see through anything.
Some badgers have.
I mean, honey badger don't care.
Tremor sense or
tremor sense,
blindside.
yeah, but they.
Well, a bat.
Don't. Oh yeah, the cave badger. The cave badger has tremor sense for 60 feet. That is insane.
Well,
bats also fly though. Is a thing for the wild shape.
Oh yeah, she can't be a bat yet.
I mean, yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to be a. Yep.
Cave badger is also really strong.
I can't
Yeah,
really
I think
do that yet. Yeah, I mean they're cool, and also I want to give Reen a ride. You can't ride on a bat, or on a badger. Can't really ride on that. They're a little bit tiny.
Well, it'd be easier to sneak if we're.
Are we leaving our doggo friends?
Yeah, that's the other
Or-
question.
Well, we could
That
keep
is a
him
good
with
question.
us. I think is a better idea. I mean,
I
if
don't-
someone comes
Is he
by
willing?
and
Yeah,
sees all-
let's ask him.
Yeah, is he willing? I think that's the first question.
Illy, hey Illy.
Ely is hiding behind a log.
That's not a
And
good
the
start.
dog's inside the log.
So,
Mm,
The thing
You
is,
just see
though,
like little
Baby.
tails sticking out.
if
baby
you're out
boy.
here, someone comes by, and you feel threatened, and you lose control, and you may not be here when we get out, and you might do something horrible.
Wow, it's
Or-
almost like
Okay.
I thought of these problems before. No
I
one listened to me.
did too. I'm
Crazy.
saying that he should be with us.
It's also almost like you didn't help at all in any way.
Does he
hey.
fit in my backpack? Like, just to have a little dog head, like, out of my backpack.
I mean, yes, but like he can see through his head. So,
Yes, I assumed
just saying,
so,
if
yes.
he gets, I mean, if he gets big, that's it for your backpack.
Yeah,
That's true.
but I mean, it's either that or have it on a leash. At the very least, I suppose I could.
I supported bringing Illy the most. I could do that instead.
Sure.
We're definitely going into a conflict. Why would we take them into a definite thing and not have it be more of a remote possibility? Remote English is hard.
got
Remote
this, you got this.
possibility. Rap god.
You got this.
A remote possibility of
Demonetized.
That's it. That's all it takes.
That's all it
All right, see everybody. I'm done.
Just saying rap god is all it takes to demonetize.
There could
Well,
also be
um,
people in the barrow.
That's what I'm trying to say. That I mean, there's definitely we're going to harm someone down there, and that's a definite thing that we're gonna do. Why would?
Well,
Yeah,
how
it's a
about
thing
Illy
about it.
stays in that
To them.
trunk? Illy stays in that trunk, and if there's any danger, the first thing that Illy has to do if he sees anyone or anything approaching is to run inside the barrow and find us via smell. And at the very least, we can be here and maybe affect the outcome of what's going to happen. How about that?
Yeah, Alec just looks to Reen. See how Reen feels.
I just think it's risky.
I think it's going to be risky either way, yeah.
But it's just one's a definite, and then the other is a remote possibility, considering your
Illy,
terrain.
would you rather come with us and try to hide away, or stay out here and come to us if there is anyone around?
It's scary in there.
It looks scary in there, that's for sure.
But I don't want to hurt anyone.
And I think the best place for you to do that is out here. Because there is no one to hurt for the moment. If you do see anyone, don't let them approach. Immediately come to us. You'll be able to find us. I mean, we haven't taken a bath since that one town. So, you know, smell will be super easy.
I got
yes,
soaking
I
wet
know.
twice in the last 24 hours.
I'm not sure that helps. That might have, like, sealed in.
Yeah, you're just more wet dog scent.
Yeah.
And Ely doesn't smell great either. I mean,
I've been prestidigitated.
It's true.
Don't feel great,
Like-
smell
like-
fine.
Against your will, there is no save.
Well, it's okay. Even if we are
second this.
prestidigitated, I still have my pipe and my quite pungent, herbs. You can follow that.
I will just say also, yeah, you should definitely be outside where it's safe. If you see anyone threatening or anything threatening, come running to us and barking loud so that we know to come and save you.
Okay.
Okay, you be good,
Also,
and I'll.
you cannot prestidigitate cleans objects, not people.
Not people, for sure.
Fair.
But you've had your clothes prestidigitated.
I mean,
helps.
I'm
Goes a
sure it
long way.
helps. Yeah. I am going to leave him with like something to munch on, like leftovers from one of our meal, and then
Spaghetti fat.
I guess. I mean, it's gonna take him half a second, but sure. Like bones, marrow, things that have not been cooked, and then follow in the rest of the party, be engulfed in the darkness.
Okay, so everyone's going.
Oh, is it not going to be a scouting thing then? I thought that was what Isla and Reen were trying to set up.
Oh, well, then sure. We're going to stay out here, and then you call us.
I was just suggesting that we go first, not necessarily.
Oh, okay. I see.
Like,
It's going to be a
And
conga line
and the-
anyway.
Also, as a black bear, I have 0 dark vision. So you'd have to you'd have to throw up a torch in one of your hands if you wanted
Which wouldn't work.
to
It would
I
work,
mean,
though,
anyone
because that's
anyone who's at the front is stealthing, which they don't want to be carrying a torch, because what's the point?
No. Okay,
And-
I mean, if you want to also direct Isla in the darkness, she's totally down for that.
It's going to
So
be a
just had a-
conga line. That's what I said. Yeah. I'll be
So
at the
just had a
back with the
thought.
torch.
What if it's just like a thin layer of fucking darkness right now? I'm learning, Olivia, from our other
That's
game.
why I wanted to go in stealthily real quick and just kind of.
Okay, so are you gonna?
Then do.
That's fine. If
While
yeah, if
everyone's
Reen,
discussing this,
if-
Swish is gonna stick their whole head into the darkness. Like, not like all the.
And
like,
you can
not-
see
hold
on the other side.
It's just a
Yeah,
curtain.
Dark, but you have dark vision, right?
I do, yes. 60
Yeah.
feet.
Who fucking called it?
I don't know. I felt pretty okay. I just need to brag. I convinced the
Okay.
whole party that there was stone shape when it was really a painted canvas.
Nice.
Yeah, or like a canvas with some concrete over it.
Mhm.
Felt pretty
Swish is
smart.
gonna.
And I learned from this moment and suggested it here. Be like, ha!
Thank you, Faye. I haven't encountered that before, so.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, that was
yeah,
definitely
Swish-
on my mind. I figured we weren't just gonna have to walk through magical darkness.
I figured it wasn't gonna be like forever. Yeah, I figured it was gonna
There
be.
is no way that we were just gonna walk through magical
mean,
darkness. There's no way.
Let's not give her.
We're
let's not
gonna trust
challenge-
that shit.
Well,
Not at
okay.
this level.
In the like 2 or 3 seconds that I'm looking through, what do I see on the other side?
You see a stairway leading downwards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull my head back out and be like, guys, the magical darkness is like just a veil. We can just walk through and see. It's fine."
Actually, let's take 10 minutes real quick so I can cast a spell.
Oh,
That's okay.
what are you thinking?
What spell?
Well, just in case we need to read anything, I was going to use a spell that lets me understand languages.
I guess we're doing that. I'll do a quick detect magic ritual then.
Yeah, everyone get your rituals out right
We might
now.
as well,
Then
yeah.
let's bang it out. Yeah.
How can I use silence as my own ritual?
You shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Virtually.
Hey, are you
Literally,
okay
oh my God.
today?
No! I'm out for blood today!
Are you okay?
How about you be at the front? You scout.
Okay.
You take the
Okay.
damage for once.
No, Faye is not
Shield.
alright.
Shield.
absolutely not.
This is easy. What's the problem here? Shield.
Yeah. And what about
you
the
would
fourth
think.
time? And what about the
Reen
fifth
walks around
time?
with a
Shield.
21 AC and gets hit. So.
Faye is so spicy today. God damn. God damn.
Alright.
But yeah,
Well,
the
I'm gonna go down. So
So
how's
after the
the,
ritual, or
Are you guys doing the
I
ritual or
assumed
what?
that. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I
So
didn't
what's the
know
order
if
that
they'd
we're
be-
going down in? So it's gonna be
Reen
Reen,
first.
Berla,
Fiddick,
Well,
I
no.
assume, or so
Swish
yeah,
needs to
Swish
be up
or
close
Fiddick,
so
and
that they can get in range.
No, I don't have any ritual that I'm gonna do right now. And I haven't gone into bear yet. So Isla's still Isla right now.
so what's the? So I'm guessing the order. What order do we want to go down in?
Reen was gonna go first. That's why I said that for so long now.
Yeah, but just trying to get the rest of the group.
No, not.
it was
sorry,
Rin, Isla, and then Swish. Do you want to be at the center, or
Sure.
all right? And then
Rin,
Sarla and
Isla.
I'll be closing the march with the torch so that I can hide and not fuck up the people who are stealthing at the front.
Swish is just getting antsy while everyone's doing ritual shit in this. Let's go.
For 10 minutes,
It
I will do
is-
the ritual of don't smoke kids and just be zen before we go in.
It's good to be prepared.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's tough to be a god.
To be a god.
All right. Well. So,
All right. So you guys head down the stairs that seem to go on for quite a while until you find yourself in an underground tomb where walking inside you see some altars with kind of reliquaries that probably house ashes, and also in alcoves and a few cracked passages.
Right.
If you have a torch, you should be able to add that to your character, Thomas.
And still, dark vision doesn't pierce through this.
Your dark vision does pierce through this, yes.
Oh, okay.
But he mentioned a torch, so.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
no, sorry. I just wanted to double check.
Let me just
wait, we can all see though, right?
Well, yes, we can. I do have dark vision. It's just Isla doesn't. So if I don't have
She's
that,
an elf. What are you talking about?
it's not
Why
when
don't-
she's
why
a
don't
bear.
No, I did not. I did
Yeah,
not choose
bears
to,
don't have. Oh, okay, so you're
I
not
did not
bear.
choose to form. I did not choose to transform.
Okay. Well,
Because I asked for Reen multiple times, like if I should, be your mount and like the two of us go on a stealth mission, but that didn't happen. So no, she's still just elf.
Also, I apologize. The grid is not to scale with the map because I did all of these walls and it took a long time, and then realized it was not to scale, and we haven't made it big yet. So
fuck it, we ball.
So like each of these squares is supposed to be 5 feet or something.
Well, I mean, just use the measuring tool. It'll be more accurate. Than
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
But it's just not,
Oh, it is to.
Is anything?
Just ignore the squares. And
I
use the
see what you're
measuring
saying.
tool.
Yeah.
it's really hard, to be fair.
Very difficult.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So Isla did not go into bear because because Reen did not seem to want bear mount for us to go on solo mission. So she's still in her elf form as we go down.
And
Say,
if you want to stealth and scout first, then we're going to stay here. Because I'll be carrying this light, which will make it really easy for anything to see us.
Also,
Right.
if you try to sneak in the dark when you don't have dark vision, Berla, you would have disadvantage.
Right.
Makes sense.
She was going to be going off of Reen's.
Well,
command.
yeah, but
yeah.
you would still have disadvantage.
No, I get you, but we're not there. That's not what we're doing.
I'm just
She's all hiding, but there's this like big giant bear butt just like sticking out.
Well, I was thinking more about like tripping over things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, her clumsiness. Yeah, because she can't.
and you
see.
wouldn't. I would say
Yeah.
like you honestly can't really sneak at all if you can't see where you are, because you wouldn't know where a
makes
hiding
sense.
space is.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Interesting.
stay. You can stay in place.
I sneak through my house when there's no lights on pretty well.
I mean, I guess yeah, it would just be.
I
basically
just
the
am
opposite
very
of
slow and
invisibility.
cautious. Yeah.
But like, if there was somebody in your house watching you with dark vision, they would know where you were.
And you would have to know the terrain, if you don't know.
Oh
the
god,
terrain.
that's scary. But yeah.
So if there's a
you're
ghoul in your
100%
house,
accurate.
then it's
Yeah.
There's no one with dark vision in your house. You're safe.
As far as we know.
There's no one with. Well, there's a cat,
I
but the
happen
cat
to
doesn't
look
care.
Back, I happen to look back and Harry's right there. He has dark vision.
bitches
Yeah,
be talking
Harry-
about me now?
Also, homebrew rule: cats have dark vision, because that's
Cats didn't.
not
Yeah.
in the vanilla
No.
rules.
Absolutely
That's
stupid.
dumb as
Some of the
hell.
races that they didn't give dark, like fucking Warforged. Are you kidding me?
I mean, those cameras cost extra.
Yeah.
So assume.
All right. So, how are you guys proceeding?
Well, is anything
Well,
live
we
on
have
the
to-
detect magic vision?
Nope.
Okay.
And just kind of let me know where you're going, because I don't always have this tab open.
Mm-hmm.
So we can sneak over to the right here. There is a path over there, but I
You have paused the game. You also muted yourself.
You played yourself.
Uh-oh.
you're still muted, or
Yeah.
God's gone silent.
I
God has
mean,
paused time and space. Tabaxi, what did you do?
you immediately blamed Tabaxi.
Fair.
Have you seen cats?
I mean, I unpaused us because I still have some powers that I should not have. But
Okay, I'm back.
okay, yes, you are.
Yeah. Okay, what I was asking, I don't know what you guys talked about, but what I was asking was, why did you unpause? I unpaused for a reason.
I didn't think there was a reason. Nothing happened while we were on paused. So
Well, it was
please.
because before you proceed, I wanted to know if you guys are sneaking or not.
Yeah.
If you're going,
is
if Reen's
sneaking.
going first, because Reen, if you are with the group and they are not sneaking, you're not sneaking.
that's
so
different.
is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of, is it Reen group or is it group?
We can all
sneak?
just go together. That's fine.
If so,
we're
I'm just
sneaking.
going to leave the torch there then.
If we all go,
Okay.
we're not sneaking.
Yeah.
Have you,
Well, I mean, if
you
we
heard me?
You can try.
we've heard you try in the past, and that has been an issue because we have heard you. But
Exactly.
you know, it's better than when you don't try.
I like being able to move my token back and forth.
Should we scout ahead or no? What do you think, Reen?
how about you go? We'll wait here. We'll give you a minute. And after that, we're going.
What do you think, Reen? I don't want to just leave you alone.
No, I just was saying we could go together. It's fine.
Then we would not be
Okay.
sneaking. So
We can attempt to sneak,
we
but
can
we
attempt.
don't need to. We don't sneak everywhere.
We certainly don't.
But should we go to the left or should we go to the right?
So we are not sneaking, is what I'm hearing.
We
No.
haven't decided where we're going at all.
Well,
yet.
I want to know if you're stealthy before you start moving.
I put out the torch, so I made the choice for us. We're going to try and sneak. And we're all going
But
to
are
be a
we-
team
but
and
are
friends.
we all going?
Yes, it seems like we're all going.
Okay.
I will
Then
be
I
as
need stealth
quiet
check
as I
from
can be.
everyone.
There we go.
Hmm.
And that'll be, yeah.
All right, it's a
Well,
13
squish
for
squish.
me. See, like I have expertise in stealth, and there you are rolling like 4 less than I. It's not that bad.
Faye! Oh no!
I got a 15 for Isla.
Is Faye okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah. She just like
Wait,
tried to jump into my chair and just fell underneath it instead.
Oh, baby.
I think she's a little high on her pain meds.
Oh.
Poor baby.
Cutie baby. I'm glad you're there to take care of her.
Yeah.
Cats are so sad when they fuck up, I feel like.
I mean, it was the
Not
same
city.
with my dog. You know, she took a little bit of Benadryl when she wasn't feeling too well. She was having allergies, and we all felt so bad when we were like, "All right, let's go up to bed." And so we went up.
Oh,
we're
she
going
couldn't
up the
jump.
stairs, and she just head first jumped into the first stair, and we all were like,
Oh,
"No!"
no.
And so we carried her up. But yeah, I feel so bad for the
Seen
babies.
a lot of dogs on Benadryl.
The babies on their medicine. It feels bad.
Yeah. Faye's been struggling to get up onto the taller furniture.
Oh, baby girl.
So left or right?
Man or bear?
I would
Let's
choose
go.
left.
All right.
Or yes, Swish.
Yeah, let's.
I don't
oh,
care. I was just trying to make a decision for us. Following Rain.
All right. So, as you walk into that room, you see just a few statues, but you do hear, kind of coming from this direction, a quiet groaning.
Is that more sex?
If it's more creatures fucking Olivia.
We went into the
Oh.
same fucking place.
More
I
creatures
don't
fucking
remember
Olivia?
creatures fucking Olivia. What was this like a plus? Yeah.
Commas
Yes,
are important.
commas are indeed
bonus
important.
Commas are important.
Yep, this was the bonus. This was the OnlyFans episode.
I was gonna say, do we have an OnlyFans open? Because
Yes.
Right, Fig, get on it. Get on it then. We have an
Okay.
OnlyFans.
Just
Right. How far does it seem? Like, is it echoey? Is it right there in the darkness?
It doesn't seem like it's right there, but it's pretty close.
How deep does it seem?
What do you mean?
How big
away.
is the lungs making this groan?
Not too big. It's more of like a rattly.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, so we are sneaking, I take.
Yes, I mean not very well, but we
as
are.
well as you can.
Yeah.
In retrospect, though, Swish should go first if we're doing group things. I
Oh.
believe.
I
right?
calculated the worst
so
was
now I'm the
8, the top
sacrifice.
was 17, the median is 12.5, so it's 12 probably.
You like to be up close, and you cannot move as quickly as me and Fiddick.
Mm.
It's up to you. I just figured I'd offer. I don't mind going first.
It's the loudest. But okay.
We'll try it out. So are those stairs
Okay.
up?
Yeah, I was about to ask where
Those
stairs
stairs seem to have been going up, but got collapsed.
And what is up? What's up?
Oh,
What's up, Olivia?
Dog.
what's up?
What's up?
It probably at one point was another exit
Oh, okay, got it.
/ entrance.
All right. Well, I guess not that way. What do these things look like?
Those are kind of, they're like, look like demons almost, kind of these demonic, and they're supposed to, the idea is to scare away grave robbers, with, both by looking scary and by being like, you'll go to hell.
Anything on the
Or
detect magic coming
something
up?
bad will happen when you die. Detect magic, no.
Oh, wait. Don't move, Swish. Don't move. I think I see something. I spy with my little eye a ring around something.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something there?
Roll perception.
Make a look.
Oh, it's a 17.
Is in fact what looks like a rotting foot, just twitching slightly, every now and again.
Well, so much for not having met any undead. There's something not quite dead in the next room, and I think that's what's making the rattling sound. If you move in closer, just be careful.
What do you think it is a foot that it belongs to?
I mean, it belongs to a corpse, but the foot is twitching, so...
Right, a corpse of what type is that I'm asking?
So what is the type of foot that I see? My extensive foot knowledge.
Decomposing.
Oh, okay. But I assume like it's humanoid. It looks like human elf. Like I think I would be able to say like a dwarf or halfling or well, maybe not
animal.
halfling. Yeah. But yeah, humanoid of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's quite dark and it's quite far, and I don't know that much about feet, so yeah.
Allegedly, you're not being the allegations, Fiddick.
I swear I've never seen that foot before in my life.
Well,
just be a
let's
podiatrist.
go.
What the
Let's
hell?
go. Check it out. We might be able to talk to them. Maybe they need help.
Unfortunately, I don't have the speak with dead spell prepared today either. It seems I'm woefully unprepared for this journey, actually.
Again, I don't think they're quite dead anyway. And since they can make sounds that sound like rattling, they might even be able to speak.
Well, that's enough chatter.
Yes. Great minds.
Okay.
So-
Walking in, you see gasping through its exposed lungs, which are pierced through with kind of its spine has been strung through its lungs. And then the ribs are broken open. You see
Okay.
a kind of humanoid corpse, and it slowly sits up and does not look friendly. We're not going to roll initiative. Well, let's roll initiative, and we'll just keep this turn order for a little bit
Fair.
because I don't want to roll initiative for
Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
Yes, against this
Ooh.
rotting zombie.
Whoa!
Yes, let's not re-roll
What the
that.
shit?
Oh my god!
I mean,
These
yes.
rolls.
That's the best. Okay, Isla, let's see what you got.
Yeah, I have a 17
What
and
the
I'm
fuck?
last.
What?
I have a 17 and I'm last.
The first
people.
time I've ever rolled well on initiative for
For reference
Isla.
stream, just in case you
Someone
can't see
should
it.
screenshot that. That's so weird.
Just for reference stream, in case you can't see it all in one place. Sarla, Reen at 21, Swish, Fiddick, Isla at 20, Zombie at 7. I don't think we've ever rolled that well on
We've
party
never.
initiative in any of my groups.
Yes.
We have
so
never.
consistent too. It's bizarre.
It sucks that it's been for initiative against a lone zombie or whatever, but still,
Hey, when I'm
you know.
rolling.
Yes.
We did,
for a while.
Yes.
Mhm.
We will re-roll eventually.
I
There's
call
no
biased.
tiebreaker on.
Reen would probably be faster than me.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
Reen is faster than
So I only have
Sarah.
14 decks.
And I think Fiddick is faster than Swish.
I've only
16.
got 13. Yeah, I've only got 13.
And what's
Isla
Isla's dex?
literally only has a 12 for dex.
Okay, so Isla. Okay.
Yeah.
You're last
gonna-
with a 20, Isla.
I'm fucking glad to hear it. It's been 3s and 5s the last couple of times.
I
so
know,
I'll
I
take it.
remember. What a breath of fresh air in this moldy crypt.
I'll be right back. I gotta set my dog up and my girlfriend's room.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Like,
Give
10
love to the
seconds.
baby girl.
I was supposed to have a wall there. Well, since Reen is actually for once slow on the uptake, Cyrilla, what are you doing?
Well, she hears there's something in there. There's a rotting foot, and she just kind of gonna. I'm guessing like everyone like moves up, but like
Mhm.
we all kind of see this at some point or another.
Yeah.
I probably see this. When do I start singing it right there? And how you said that the rib cage was opened up like a sort of fucked up butterfly.
Yeah.
The lungs were pierced through. And what kind of decomposition rot are we talking about with this?
Pretty severe. Like beyond the maggoty stage, like it's more leathery at this point.
Yeah,
Can
air mummified.
Yeah.
because this would be probably the first undead I've seen, let alone a corpse that's decayed this far that is even humanoid. Can I make some sort of wisdom save to like not go in the
Sure.
corner and trigger warning vomit?
Crying
On
puke.
this, say
Girl that
DC 15 probably.
skinned a Yeti.
So,
Mhm.
okay.
Not
So
quite.
she sees it. Her eyes go wide. She's horrified from it and kind of stumbles into Isla, turns away, and just again trigger warning. She vomits, and that's going to be her turn.
Yeah.
She's
Alright.
horrified by what she sees.
Reen, what are you doing?
Well,
Is This is Zombie.
Hello.
Zombie.
We're not here to fight or anything.
Oh, Reed.
Oh, poor, sweet, innocent Reed.
Do you do anything else?
Oh,
Well, does it kind of look at me in any sort of comprehension, or
No.
no? Okay. Well, we could just try to go past you if you want to just stay. Reen will move right here and
God.
prepare Booming Blade.
No,
If it attacks
not a
anyone.
thunder thing in an undiscovered location, please.
It doesn't. I mean,
Oh,
obviously,
Reen.
it would make a snap, and it should be like counted, but it doesn't have that thing like shatter.
I mean, it would
does.
definitely make noise. It's just, it's
Yeah.
not like,
Oh, yeah.
thunder.
Please don't trigger
No.
the whole temple, bro. Please.
So you're saying I shouldn't cast Shatter?
Please don't.
Yeah.
I mean, last time it went so well. I know you want to do it again, but
Please.
Listen here,
no.
boat boy.
I could
Well,
blow the
he-
entire coffin up. I'm just saying. It might be fun.
Either
Anything
way, we
else for
wouldn't have
Reen?
chance to tell Reen otherwise. So for
Yep.
now,
Yeah.
just follow.
Yeah,
get it.
this is all
Yeah.
this is all out of game. None of us are saying this
Yeah.
in character. Yeah.
I think because I believe that Fiddick is next.
Mhm.
Then he would immediately run here, switch upside down, like running up the door frame basically, and then be on the ceiling. Move here
Well, how tall
with
is the
his.
ceiling?
That's a good question. I should ask before I do such things.
It's pretty low, and since this is kind of a raised dais, you're actually kind of all up in this creature's,
It's fine. It's
which
just
I don't think you want to be, but
well,
if it stands up,
Spider-Man
you're
kiss
gonna
him.
be Sharon.
I'm coming in with my spear. I'm not biting that thing. I mean, I have very low standards, but I have
now you
some
have
standards. Yes, I have standards.
Spider-Man
Undead.
kiss this man's. Spider-Man kiss. Spider-Man kiss him. Do it, Fiddick. Do it for the vine.
And I'm just going to thrust my spear down, be like, no, stay down.
No.
Okay, go
Let's use
ahead
different
and,
words. please.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
For 15.
Alright, that hits.
I love that. That is a 5 piercing. I will attack again with the spear.
Because you can do it twice.
Yes, I am OP now.
I guess technically it's prone, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, well then this next roll is going to be my first roll with advantage just to
Yes,
see if
with
I crit.
advantage.
It's not. Second hit, 23 will hit for a 7.
Okay. That looks like it should take it down.
So I'm just going to
But,
and impale it.
And it does. And it does.
Undead fortitude.
And that is it for the zomboid.
I'm going to leave my spear there for a bit
Mhm.
Huh?
and just make sure that it's fully stopped twitching before I remove it.
The twitching goes on for a while, and there's a death rattle, but eventually it.
Oh,
And Cirla, you have just finished expelling the guts, and you kind of are like, okay, I'm ready. You compose yourself, and then you hear the death rattle, which you've probably done final rites before, or been around for
Yeah.
it. But
can
hearing
I
it from a pair of lungs?
can
You're definitely
I
not sort of vibrato.
as I hear the death rattle, can I reaction kick the head to the other side of the room?
Sure.
Oh my god.
You
Sounds like one of those little-
Because my next action, as a bonus action, I have a free unarmed strike,
Mhm.
so I would like to kick the head and decapitate to stop
You
it.
hear a death rattle, and then you hear it get very far away very quickly. However that works.
The lungs aren't even connected anymore, and it's continuing.
It's like... Well, the lungs, I don't know, like collapsing lungs, maybe that
I
makes
feel like
noise.
it'd be like one of those like rubber chickens that got popular like a half a decade ago. Just it was like a little flap of like, you know,
Yeah.
leathery meat just like causing the whistle. It's like
That is the only time in my
okay.
life that I will get a dirty 20 on initiative for Isla, and I didn't even get to go. So
I suppose that we're going to start.
Retire, guys. I'm just gonna retire.
I suppose that we're going to continue after my turn, though. After that,
We're just gonna keep this initiative.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to
Although
be
we will
like all.
start from the top.
Oh, okay.
Because so you also do see over here.
Over here? What's over
We
here?
can't see your
Oh,
ping.
okay.
Oh, there we
Yes.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Is.
the ping was on the wrong side of the door.
so there's
A
a door.
stone slab over a doorway, which would take some lifting, and then also some line of sight is blocked, but some large boulders that could potentially be moved, and the sound of something moving on the other side.
So,
Heavy footfalls.
first of all, what was this like? Looking at the corpse in the coffin, was this like a ritual of some sort? Like, what was going on in this room?
Roll
Like,
investigation.
why did the corpse look like
That's
that?
okay. Yeah, Reen was gonna do
Well, Reen might want to help because I'm terrible with investigation.
that. This literally yeah, that's my.
Why don't you
Wait.
each roll?
Does
Okay.
it look like a religious kind of situation?
Not immediately. Like you don't
Okay, I'll just roll
see any
investigation.
major symbols. I would say you can inspect it for religious iconography as well.
Well, if I don't immediately see anything, I'll just do investigation, which was a 6, so I didn't see anything in there.
Reen got a 24.
There you go. Yeah, Reen.
Green did. So it looks. This looks like playing, almost experimentation. It's a lot of it is purposeless, or there's no purpose you can discover. I think you are, you've maybe dissected an animal in your life, probably, and you know what curiosity looks like.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
but
mean, that's all Reen does.
This creature was definitely. It died, it was brought back, and then it was injured in several creative ways.
Yeah, now I get it. Necromancy's evil. Got it. It makes sense.
Yep.
There are
Necromancy
evil ways
equals
to do a
serial
lot of
killers.
things. Some of them are just more gruesome than others.
I mean, yes, but that seems like gruesome for no reason. I mean, this would all have been excruciating.
I don't doubt it.
And actually, I will say, Reen, why don't you make a follow-up medicine with advantage?
Right. Oh, it didn't even ask me.
Well, the first one was a 14.
Oh, I didn't see the. Okay.
Well, with a 14, you would know these look like very painful parts of the body. And I'd say with that picture, you can guess that this was an experiment to see if these creatures could feel pain.
I mean, this person obviously is evil. And necromancy is a very efficient way for them to perform evil.
Yeah,
Magnitude.
I don't know much about necromancy. I had never seen it before, but I can say right now I don't like what I see. So
I haven't read very many things that are positive about it.
I did not talk fondly about the temple.
I mean, we weren't.
It's around this time that you hear a smash on the other side of these boulders.
Can you describe the smash in a bit more detail?
Something loud, and I did tell you heard footsteps. Mostly something loud being slammed into something else. Probably boulders being moved and dropping. Or somebody
Like
taking a big piece of concrete and slamming it into rubble.
Right.
Or not concrete. They wouldn't have concrete.
Actually, concrete is very, very old, but it wouldn't be the concrete we know today.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
is everything okay in there?
Sand.
Are you okay? I saw you throw up that wonderful breakfast I gave you and cooked lovingly.
And now she feels guilty.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't think Fiddick would have ever said something like that. No, are you all right? Are you?
Slam.
Okay. Stan,
can I shatter that, or what are we?
No. Let's.
Have you seen the masonry around here? It's going to collapse over our head if you shatter anything.
Slam.
All right, please.
Dick,
let's move. Let's move back here, maybe, or approach.
What's Reen doing?
Just gonna try to look through this gap if I can.
Okay.
Or if
roll perception.
Yeah, I mean it's horrible, but no one else is coming over here.
I mean, there's an Elden Ring boss veil in between this and there, so.
Well, there are boulders in between there, but anybody else doing anything while Reen checks this out? Is this the positioning you guys are happy with?
I'm not happy.
So, no, Swish is gonna pop up Spirit Guardians. Just
okay.
Preemptive Guardians.
Preemptive Guardians, yeah.
All right.
You're like, I
with that, there's another smash, and now, Reen, you can see you end up face to face with somebody you maybe don't want to be face to face with.
I can tell you for a fact, I don't enjoy this gentleman.
Ayla?
Ayla?
I think I found the source of the noise.
And now we're going to get this guy into initiative, and
oh boy,
Reen is first. Although Spirit Guardians are already active. So Reen, what would you like to do?
He might be in Spirit Guardians then.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm trying to update the light.
But that'll happen on its turn.
Yeah, right. So hi,
Hey, I'm
do
Reen.
Do you want to talk? Why with everyone?
I appreciate the no. What's happening? Oh. Okay, it's the spirit guardians. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was like, this looks baleful. What is this? No.
The spirit guardians.
Yes.
So Reen's gonna do a quick poke into his arm with his rapier and curse this thing with is that the right one?
It now has anxiety.
Mm-hmm. The first part is nothing, but the second part, it just has disadvantage on the next
Crippling
one.
depression.
Yes.
And then Reen
Cats
is
are all
going
ignored.
to say, knock knock. And
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Okay.
I have it somewhere here. There it is.
Oh no. Can it Tasha?
It's less than 4.
It is not immune to charmed, but its intelligence is not high enough for it to understand your
No.
joke.
Fuck.
It's not a person.
Well,
Yeah, it's also
not all.
it's a creature of your choice. Doesn't have to be a humanoid. But it needs an intelligence of 4 or 5 or higher.
Okay. Then that will be Reen's turn.
All right. With that, Cirla, what do you want to do?
She hears the smashing. Yeah. Harry's just having a good old time over there. She hears the smashing.
I know the character.
She was just done, again, trigger warning, purging. And she hears the around the corner. It's like, oh, okay. And she kind of collects herself and sees that gentleman?
Gentleman is right. It fits
zombie?
for everything.
It's
Gentle
very
person.
gentle with every hit.
Yes.
And not as bad like a decomposition, but still clearly undead.
I mean, its guts don't look great, so...
Yeah.
And she just kind of... Her face is sullen as she kind of stares up at the same for moments and just...
Swish is also putting on quite the light show.
Mhm.
With
Yeah.
the circling harpies, if that's any source of inspiration.
And drawing from that, the spirit guardians, you see a star pop up in one of the spots in orbit around for coming back. And much like the dance that Sheila demonstrated during the 2 Truths 1 Lie game, she acts like she's almost bending the star itself as she does a spin and then just pushed it forward like a straight comet streak, and she is going to cast the cantrip, a little starry wisp.
Yeah.
As be at peace for 25.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some damage.
8 radiant damage.
All right. Well, it's not at peace yet. It's you
I
do
know,
some damage, but it's a chip.
Mm-hmm. Be at peace. Let this be our last funeral rites. And then she's going to clear the way for Isla, but still be in the back. And then bonus action. Is the dude in the aura?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was like 2 on the edge or not. If it was like
It's
if using the
15
half
feet,
into the
so
square or
yes.
not. Okay. We're going to Bardically Inspire Reen with the Winter Acme primordial symbol. And is one of a more solemn feeling kind of pushed into them. And a more ritualistic funeral rites for a fallen soldier out in the battlefield, sword implanted to the ground with a helmet on it, before the rest of the soldiers move on, and push that feeling into them as they are bardically inspired.
Hell
You can do it,
You can do it all night long.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. Fiddick.
Since I am in a light show, I will take 2 glow sticks that I will dual wield and break into dance.
Mhm.
No, actually, is there a... Indeed. I will... is there room for me to be, like...
Yes.
Yeah,
you
okay.
Go next to Fiddick. Or, yeah.
I'm always next to Fiddick.
You are.
Same.
We have too many melee characters.
Yes, actually, can I walk on the ceiling and like find myself behind it so I don't block?
No, it is.
It's too large.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still be on the ceiling.
Yeah, you can be on the ceiling. You can Spider-Man kiss it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
That's
kissing.
what I've been saying.
I'm not kissing that gentleman. So I am going to spirit, however, or at least attempt to. Right. I will. Sorry, I'm moving between 50 windows. And I don't have advantage, but I do have a +1 thanks to Rin.
Mhm.
So 24.
That will hit.
It's going well. For 6 piercing,
Okay.
I will attack once more. 11.
That will miss, as it actually has a shield that it will kind of bat your spear away.
All right. I will use that momentum to kind of spin as it pushes my spear away. I'll just spin back and slam it with a kick.
Okay.
With a flurry of blows.
Hell yeah.
So first unarmed strike of this for an 18.
That will hit.
I would like to add a stunning strike. Can it be stunned?
Well, it can. That's a con save, right?
Yes, it would be a con save against my just 1 second.
Wisdom.
Yes, it would be my wisdom. 14.
Got a 15.
Damn.
What?
It happens. All right, I still hit though, so there will be some damage.
Yes.
For 8.
Oh, you know what? It has disadvantage. Oh, that's Constitution.
Yeah, it's con,
It's like,
sadly.
it didn't have-
I wish it was wisdom, honestly. It's a much lower stats for most creature, but oh well. All right, and then second of my flurry.
Okay.
For an 8.
That is a miss.
Yes, it is indeed a miss. That will be the end of my turn. Yes, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Swish.
Well, I don't want to crowd the entrance here. So instead, I'm just going to send a streak of light. in the form of guiding bolt
Okay.
right past their heads
Mhm.
and at this thing. Oops.
Oh.
Here it is. Oh no. For a 10 to miss.
No.
Unfortunate.
Silvery barbs, somewhat. Oh no, it's a level 2 spell
You mean
here.
silvery barbs that? Okay. Roll again. Take the worst of the two options.
Yeah, it doesn't give
Sorry?
advantage.
How dare you?
All right.
Hmm.
Anything else, Swish?
Nope. Nothing else.
All right. Isla.
Isla, you have 1 round to finish this creature before it can act.
I still can't see any of you guys or what the hell is even going on right now.
Oh, you've heard quite a bit.
Yeah.
You saw Sela go in and then back up around the corner.
You've already heard a
Around
couple
this
of spells being cast that you would recognize as higher level spells. So you would assume something's going on.
Yeah, no,
hear
she knows something's going on, but she doesn't know what yet.
Reen had such a funny joke, and the giant ruined it.
You heard knock knock.
Okay, so we'll first go 10 feet in
And then you see.
and see what's going on. What the hell? Okay.
He's on the X Games mode right now.
It is a bad, evil gentleman. Please kill it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she makes a symbol for tame.
It's our friend again.
When no one's looking at her, she's just like, Tim. Tim. Tim.
I mean, you are not an animal
If she tells me to
form.
try to tame this thing, she's gonna find difficult terrain in Spirit Guardians. Just saying.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Spirit Cards isn't difficult.
100%.
man.
Okay, so let me see. It's right here. Okay, so it is huge. It's 3x3. Accurate on the map.
It's large,
no,
I
it's
think.
2x2. It's large.
Oh, it's large. Okay,
It's the
shoot.
2x4.
Okay. If it's 2x2, then okay, that can still work. I'm just thinking about ice knifing it. Yeah, I can still do that on its far edge and not hit any of my teammates. So yeah, I'll yeet it at the far end of it so that I don't. When it explodes, it won't hit any of my boys.
I believe in you.
Or yeet it.
Yeah, so the question is what level? I'm just gonna keep it to level 2, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see if I can even hit first, please.
Okie doke.
And is it glowing for advantage to
No.
hit?
Guiding Bolt missed.
Yeah.
It is glowing,
Fuck.
Yeah,
but
okay.
for my Starry Wisp.
The
Okay.
shield might be glowing that the guiding bolt hit, but not the creature.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
creature is glowing.
You have
That's a secondary
advantage if
effect
you
of-
want to miss and hit the
It's
shield
not.
voluntarily.
It is glowing because that's the effect of Starry Wisp.
Okay.
Is making it glow in dim
Yeah,
light within 10 feet. I know, I'm just...
Yeah, I was wondering for the advantage part, but okay.
No,
Unfortunately, no advantage.
All right, we'll do our best.
Oh,
Oh
look
my
at that
god.
handsome man.
Oh.
Nat 20!
So that's a natural 20 for 27 to
Let's
hit.
fucking go!
There you go. That's how you do this.
I've actually brought you luck.
My gosh. Okay,
Do so much
so-
damage,
Yeah,
please.
Minions.
so I'm gonna do it right this time. So first, it takes the piercing damage.
Mhm.
So
Can we see a roll 1 again?
that'll be the yo chill. That'll be the D10. Okay, so we'll do the D10 first, but because we crit, we'll do 2 D10s.
Go us a 2, baby!
Yeah. Roll 2 D10. Come on.
That's
Hey!
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Let's
20 lives
go!
too.
So that's an 18 piercing damage. Hell yeah. I can never roll well on damage, so I'll take that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ice Knife is
Yeah.
your new guiding bolt.
And then it
Icy Isla, I
explodes.
love it.
Then it explodes for the ice damage. So then it has to make a dexterity saving throw, or
Okay.
it will take the cold damage.
And let's see what its dex.
It's a
save
dex
is.
15 save.
Not very dexterous. It got a 16.
No! Okay, well, at least it takes that. Ah, shoot. Yeah, no, nothing happens. Yeah, it's succeeded on it, so it doesn't take any cold damage. It just takes the piercing
Well, at
damage.
least I know my Sacred Flame would have failed if I'd gone that route, so thank you for that.
Still, yeah, still good knowledge. Still good knowledge. Damn, but okay, yeah, 18 is not bad. So, yeah, that's how does everybody look as far as
It hasn't acted yet, so we're all A-okay.
Oh, that's right. We all rolled really high. Okay, well,
It feels like it's been a while, but it has not acted or done shit.
yeah, we're just gonna. No! I was gonna say bonus action, throw the spirit totem out, but I already used it.
It doesn't
No,
come
you
back
get it
on a short rest?
We took a short rest.
Yeah.
It does come back on a short
Mhm.
rest, actually. I don't know why the short rest didn't automatically.
But we don't know if that's the
Bring
only
that
fight
back.
that we're going to do here. This is not the
Wow.
Shadow Kai. I just want to say you can use it
Yeah.
here if you want.
Which is valid, but the thing with the bear totem is the temporary hit points, they last.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, like, you might as well, if we're going into another fight, still the temporary hit points will last. So, yeah, I'm just gonna throw out the bear totem.
Throw the bear.
Yeah,
Brr.
so let me see.
I'm not sure if the temp HP is going to last this round though, but we'll take
Oh,
it.
well,
Then it'll be
Yeah,
you.
I can
Yes.
just throw it
that's
down
on
the
us,
middle.
though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I mean,
I can throw it in the middle, and I can hit everybody with the 10 hit points, so that's
Cool.
not a problem.
How
Yeah,
much?
so I'll throw that down. I
9?
believe it's 11, but let
11?
me double check on that.
11 would be Swale.
That was 9.
Bear 10.
10?
Yeah, I thought it was the 11 or 9. I don't know what the 10. Okay,
Was it
well
go-
apparently
okay,
it's
yeah.
10.
Fun.
I thought it was
Either way.
9 or 11, but okay, I get we're right in the middle there. All right, so yeah, everybody will get 10 temporary hit points, and then we'll have advantage on strength checks and saves if we so need.
Cool.
Yeah, so that will be helpful, hopefully.
Sorry,
Save
how
us
much
all
was the
a
temp
little
HP?
bit.
10.
10.
10.
10.
Okay, got it.
10 total for everybody. And yeah.
Thank you.
Yeet! So hopefully, yeah, that's her turn. Hopefully that helps everybody.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Now it can
So-
act.
Now it can act. You see the
Wisdom save, though. Ooh.
That wisdom save for sure.
With disadvantage.
I thought it was a con save. It's a wisdom save?
For Spirit Guardians, it's a
Wisdom.
wisdom save.
It's wisdom? Okay.
Yeah.
Must be thinking I was thinking of Moonbeam, I think. It got a 6.
Alright, well that will not
Yeah.
quite meet the wisdom 15 it needed.
Yeah.
So it will take 16 necrotic unless it's resistant, which would be 8
Well, I think
Necrotic?
yeah.
necrotic.
All right. It does not seem to resist that. And at the start of its turn, you can see its wounds try to knit closed, but the bright light from the starry wisp prevents it from doing so. and it's going to try and smash. Fiddick is the one that heard it, so I think it makes sense for it to go after Fiddick.
Fair.
Hey, welcome back, Thomas. Good to have you
Green
back,
tried to
man.
tell-
It's
Green
either
walked up
me.
for himself.
Look, if it's not me, it's someone else. So I'll take it. I have 16 con. That's my one redeeming.
So Morningstar, that's a 12,
Well,
and Morningstar, that's an 8. Okay, I feel great about this turn.
oh, I feel great about the turn.
All right. That's its turn. So Reen.
Shit. Okay.
I didn't like your joke, Reen. Tell a better one.
Well, I didn't even get to finish it.
Oh. Well, tell it to me
Well,
later.
now it won't be as funny. It was very contextual.
Oh.
Like they're having this conversation in the middle of a goddamn fight.
It had to do with the irony of him knocking on the rocks and then entering, but I had said no. Anyway.
No, I get it. It's witty.
Oh,
fine.
what? All right.
Damn.
Guys,
Oh,
save it for the boss
no.
fight, man.
Pew 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 pew.
No, you guys are gonna have no luck for the boss fight.
Yes.
Yeah, we're using it all now.
It's
Ooh.
if it matters, it's 9 piercing and 6 thunder.
Thunder. Yeah, it's all the same for this guy, and this guy is looking low on health.
Love that for us.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. And Cirilla, what you doing?
She's gonna do the same shit she did last turn, and still a little bit on shaky feet after the horrifying sight she saw earlier. She once more wills the star into existence, bends it in, and shoots it forward, right into this man's chest.
Okie doke.
Nat 20.
Oh my god!
What is happening? What is happening?
They're not 20.
It's all in one round.
Okay.
It's not like you guys have different like attacks. Like it's not like
Yeah.
there's multi-attack. It's just
It's because we're all so fast that the momentum of our attacks are increased. And yeah.
That's
Alright.
16 radiant damage.
Science. That's science.
and those do end up being its last funeral rites, as its fraying flesh sloughs off its bones, and the remains of it fall to the ground.
Ugh. I'm going to kick them away, like to clear the passage with the very tip of my non-boot. Just my hoof. Like just tip of
Yeah.
it. I just roll them away. Ugh. Oh. Ugh.
Well, now hold on. I have to grab.
I don't think the blood
We should
of that
continue
creature
forward. I could
is...
only keep this up for so long. I feel
how,
like I've wasted the spell if we don't get another fight in
how long?
quickly.
Oh,
I
quickly?
have a skull on my head. Uh-oh.
Yes, it's because you're standing on a dead creature. It's not...
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So Swish, you're running
We'll keep it
around.
moving.
Yes, because
Yeah,
Swish
Swish is gonna
is
keep
in a
moving forward, like-
maelstrom of
Okay.
harpies.
So Swish, where are we going next? Are we going into this room, or are we going into this area, or are we going
I'm
here?
going south
Going
into
here.
this room.
Okay.
Just a quick question
Tell me
as
when to
we
stop.
move through this room. Anything come up on the detect magic as we pass through
No.
it? Okay.
No.
Swish. Swish comes up.
Yeah.
That is
Swish,
true.
why don't you move yourself to like here-ish?
Okay.
Be here-ish?
Well, don't do it. What?
What?
What are you talking
This is how
about?
you get things. Someone's got to get things to happen around here. Come on.
I'm just saying,
said they were
never
moving
the DM
south.
tells you, it's just like, come over here, come over here.
I meant like assuming you're going south, you know.
This is a white van with candies in it, and you just ran to it.
They're on
Have
one
you
right
met
now.
Swish? Yes.
That
They're on
is
one
the
right now.
point at which the room fills with ghosts.
Oh,
And we will find
Um.
out what those ghosts do or say next week.
I do want to ask, are they ghosts or are they ghosts?
They're good ghosts.
Ghosts? Okay, so they're very scary, but also
Yes.
kind of cartoony. Got it.
Nice.
All right. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and this has been Fadehome. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next week.
Sorry
Kill some
about
ghosts.
sorry about all the innuendo.